I'm so proud of me. Put the streets on top where they supposed to be. The sky is the limit, that's what Jesus said. Jesus said, Jesus said, Jesus said.
Hey yo, what up, what up? It's your man Kev Easy, man. Welcome back to another episode of Easy Said. Look, man, we're gonna start this off with a celebration. Man. Shout out to ASAP Rocky. You know what I'm saying? He was found not guilty in this felony gun trial. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly, he was accused of shooting his friend. You know what I'm saying? ASAP Relly, aka ASAP Telly. I was like in and out when he came to following this, but everything I heard, it was like, yo, bro, I know ASAP about to get off. And a lot of people were saying, yo, ASAP didn't take the plea. He taking it to trial. And then it was even more crazy where he didn't even want to take the stand. But when I heard that, when I was hearing things like they saying ASAP really went back and picked up shells and brought them to the police station, as soon as I heard that, I said, yeah, this is over. ASAP gonna win this joint. Cause who does that? Who gets shot, right? And goes to the crime scene and picks up the shells and go to the police station and say, hey, I got shot. Here's my proof. It's crazy, man. I'm gonna let y'all see the video of when ASAP got the verdict. I thought it was like a movie moment, because when they found him not guilty, first thing he did was he pulled one of Trey Songz joints from back in the day and dived into the crowd, you feel me? Here go the video of the not guilty verdict.
Court, County of Los Angeles. People of the State of California versus Joaquin Meyers. Case number BA 508142-01. We, the jury of the above entitled action, find the defendant, Joaquin Meyers, not guilty of the
Not against the audience. Or this is not against the
Shout out to ASAP, man. I heard him and Rihanna celebrated. They celebrated so hard that I think they gotta get another bid. I think I seen that somewhere. Shout out to y'all, man. ASAP Relly. You know what I'm saying? He broke his silence, but I really don't care what he gotta say, man. I really don't care what he gotta say. You know what I'm saying? It was wicked. And it's like, it only confirms that we're in a day and age where you don't even know what friends are. Like, you can't really define friends. If you ask somebody to define a friend, I guarantee the definition will not be the same definition that it would have been back when friends was friends. I just think that was crazy right there, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I still can't get past this man went to the crime scene, bagged up some shells. Yeah, man, let's move on, man. Next up, man, gotta talk about it. It was this video that went viral, and it was Drake. You know what I'm saying? It was a drone, quote unquote drone, that went to his house out in, Australia or Austria? You feel me? It was one of the two. They caught him slipping while gambling. And then he came out and he did something like this. Now, Drake doing this, the throw was crazy. The first thing I thought about, for real, I thought about Pokemon. And it's funny because I thought about Pokemon and I wasn't the only one. Because when I went on X, I seen it. It was like, we try to catch them all. But to me, the only reason why I'm speaking about this, it has nothing to do with if it was real or fake. It was really the throw. The throw was crazy. The throw was so crazy, yo. I didn't get it. I didn't understand it, man. I was like, bro, what's up with you musicians? Y'all don't have no athletic bone in your body. Like, you already seen I don't even want to bring it up. Speaking of athletes, man, shout out to LeBron James. LeBron James, he just recently had his second 40 ball, you feel me, at the age of 40. Pretty dope. Just to speak on LeBron James right now, I think when it comes to LeBron James, he's 40 years old, right? But when you look at the ESPNs and stuff like that, people are still trying to hold him to the standard of if he was like 25 or something, 26, 27. So, yo, he's 40. He's really on borrowed, I don't want to say borrowed time, but everything is extra. To me, he can't get no higher, he can't get no lower. And I felt that way when he got to Cleveland. The Lakers championship, it's cool, but I felt like the Lakers championship didn't rise him a level higher. Nothing is better than that Cleveland championship, in my opinion, when it comes to him. Now, LeBron getting 40 is cool. You know, he got 40. This is the second time getting 40 at 40. You know, Michael Jordan, I think he only did it once. So I guess he wanted to do it twice. You know, LeBron is probably the smartest basketball player, probably top 3 smartest basketball player to ever play. I can't really say that because I didn't watch everybody play. But the way he handles his situations, you can tell he's probably the best businessman to ever play basketball because he's a billionaire actively. Like, he's a billionaire on the court playing basketball. I thought that, like, JJ Redick brought that up. I thought it was pretty dope, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to LeBron, he got the 40. I just think that people need to chill because when LeBron's doing bad, they say, yo, he's 40. But when LeBron's doing good, they saying, yo, he's the greatest of all time, man. It's like, he shouldn't have no expectations. But shout out to LeBron. You know, I don't want to keep this going, but just to keep it on sports for a second, this kind of went crazy online, and I feel like maybe only the NFL world, like the people that really care about the NFL, I think they're the only ones that kind of really cared about this, man. But Richie Incognito, matter of fact, before I even say his name, Jonathan Martin, former offensive lineman for the Dolphins. If you don't know, it was a big controversy back in the day where he was quote unquote bullied by Richie Incognito, and it caused Richie Incognito to get vilified. Jonathan Martin ended up not playing football anymore, and that was it. Like, I think he retired either then, maybe that year or whatever. He never really bounced back, right? And he left. But Richie Incognito had this stain on his jacket for a long time. A long time. You know what I'm saying? And it was kind of crazy because he, like, just imagine, right? If you got this label that you're just, like, you bully somebody, you made somebody quit their job, and that's on your jacket for the rest of your career. And then 12 years, 13 years later, the dude that you quote unquote bullied come out and say, I was never bullied. Like, y'all don't understand how that sounds. Like, granted, it's not as serious as the example I'm about to give you is not as serious as this. But that's like somebody saying, hey, they essayed me, you feel me? And then years later, like, oh nah, I was playing. It ain't really go like that. Hey, bro, this person's career was affected tremendously. Now, I think Richie Incognito did play a couple more years. I think he played on another team after the Dolphins. I can't remember. But that stain was the stain. So Richie Incognito, after that news came out, he went on probably like a 3 to 4 day tirade. As you can see, you know, the clip that's playing right while I'm talking. He was wilding. And I don't think I got all of them. I don't think I got them all. And I don't want to say he was wilding. Because if I was accused of something that wasn't really like that, I would probably have the same energy or push it a little further, you know. But let this be a lesson to y'all to stop crying wolf. Now, granted, Jonathan Martin, it's not going to be no real effect on him because he's been out the way for a long time. I don't know what he does with his life, you know, but he's been out the way for a long time. So he's not going to get no crazy backlash where it affects his career or whatnot, you know, because whatever he's doing, he can continue doing it. But at least with Richie Incognito, he has that piece of once he gets over this tirade, you feel me? Because he called out Shannon Sharp, he called out Ryan Clark, played the clips when they was talking crazy about him, you know. But that's one thing about the media. They get some information, they may not get all the information, and they have to go about it. When they say they say, yo, you got bullied, and then they bring up the Jones where y'all in the locker room and Richie Incognito was using the N-word and stuff like that. It was damaging, and then it's crazy because NFL players are sitting and say, yeah, man, you know, I don't know, like they kind of bashed you when it's like, yo, you know how the locker room is. The locker room is like a family. Sometimes people get passes and stuff like that. People are different. Some people probably was in the locker room that didn't like it, but obviously if he was saying it, Jonathan and Martin was cool with it because he never said, yo, don't call me that. That was never documented. Say, yo, I don't like you calling me that. And there was nobody else on the team that said, hey, yo, you better not call him that. As you seen a couple pictures in that clip, it's Jonathan Martin, Richie Incognito, Mike Pouncey. And I think Mike Pouncey was a rookie when this was going down. Or maybe, I think like a 2-year vet. I mean, not 2-year vet, like 2-year player, 1-year player, or rookie when this was going down. And it's like, it's multiple pictures of them hanging out, smiling. Now, if Jonathan Martin was getting bullied, he wouldn't be smiling in these pictures, bro. He wouldn't. He wouldn't be smiling in these pictures at all. You know what I'm saying? So this is crazy, man. Shout out to all parties, man. But shout out to Richie Incognito, because I know that's like a breath of fresh air. I don't know what it was doing to your life. It might have not done anything. But the fact that you're finally cleared after all this type of stuff, shout out to you, man.